aggressive ball players and they shout. But we're going to finish the interview before pardon this maniac here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a typical wrestling match. Here we are. Hey, mira, Walter. We'd like to interview with Walter here. What are your comments about today's game, Walter? Make them brief and to the point. Don't tell them how lucky you are.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, Walter. That interview.
Hold on a second. Wait. Well, today's game was rough, but I was wild the first couple of innings, but I got in the groove after the third, and I was pitching great the rest of the game.
That normally doesn't tell his full feelings about the game and just stays quietly in the background, and that vote of confidence by Walter was the typical garbage we've been seeing all year. Now we have an interview with the wild man of the Connector team. What's your name again, buddy?
My name is Russ. My name is this. You gotta push a button.
Okay, we're gonna have to get a new mic.
Listen, I would like to
get a new mic.
Last year's Cy Young Award winner Larry Malvagno.
M, the official station of the NSL. I'm Richard Kirk Gowdy Billy, and welcome to Cromwell Arena for game number 2 of this best-of-3 NSL World Championship playoffs. The Blazers versus the Connectors on this sunny, overcast day in November. We have a new president-elect in Jimmy Carter. Today we might have a new stickball champion. The old champions being the 1975 champion Throbbers. The Blazers, having lost the first game 7-2, must win today or there is no tomorrow. Any broadcast, reproduction, or use of this game without the express written consent of the NSL, the Blazers, or the Connectors is hereby prohibited. Now let me hand over the mic to Commissioner Nunziata down on the playing field, who will describe this beautiful ballpark as the crowd is filling it to capacity. Thank you.
Thank you, Kirk Gowdy Billy. Beyond the pitching mound here, where Walter Marcatulio and Nick Fabrizio will be pitching in his game. As you can see, we're situated about 55 feet from home plate. Now I'm going to give you a rundown on the outfield ground rules. Okay, we're going to start with the left field foul line. As you can see, the white foul pole is situated 270 feet from home plate. The wire mesh fence is a double on a bounce. On a fly, it's also a double, or into the Blazer bullpen is also a double. A triple must be below the line on a fly, hitting the brick wall in the back. Home runs are on or above the line. As we scan over to center field, we have the Red Monster. Known as the Red Monster because of its height, 50 feet. 200 feet away, doubles on a bounce or on a fly, they're all doubles. Triples must go over the roof for a triple. A home run is way above in the back line is a home run. It's about 75 feet high. As we scan to the right field line, we have the Connector bullpen. We have some of the ground crew fooling around. Same rules as left field, and the foul line is the end of the building. I'm sure your kids out there want to be Major League Stickball players. The one way to do it is to get these balls, Panther balls, official NSL balls, and constantly squeeze them. Bounce them, throw them against the wall in your house. It's just the greatest thing. It's the best thing to do. You become a Major League Stickball player. This home plate was made by Fernando Gucci, a great architect that could withstand earthquakes and all other type of natural phenomena. The plate was constructed in such a way that it is waterproof, weatherproof of all sorts. Now we go back up to Richie Billy for the pre-game show.
I'm Richard Billy, and this is Billy's Corner. And these 2 trophies right here are at stake for today's game. With me right here I have author, composer, statistician, maker of trophies, stickball player, and commissioner, Russell Nunziata. Tell me, Russ, is the pressure getting to you of today's game?
Well, since the Blazers lost the first game of the playoffs, I feel that the pressure is all on them.
You feel the pressure does not affect you whatsoever?
Not at this stage of the game, no. If we lost the first game, I might say, but we have tomorrow. They don't.
People have been saying that your pitching has been very strong and always been strong, but how about the 2-week layoff? Is that going to hurt your Walter's arm?
No, I think Walter is used to having 2-week layoffs. He's been through this all year long. He's pitched with 2 weeks off in between, and if he warms up enough, he'll be all right.
Now, what about the power situation? I know that the Blazers have much more power than you. What do you think about that?
Well, I don't agree with that, Rich. I feel that they have good power. I mean, there's no doubt about it. But there's nothing wrong with 10 homers and 12 home runs. We hit 22 home runs, and we got a lot of We have a lot of triple power, double power. We scored more runs than anybody.
That's enough for us. That's enough for us. That's enough. How are the other baseball people in the league on the other teams? Can you tell me something about them? Say, how about Larry?
Oh, we have a fine bunch of ball players. Larry, what could you say about Larry? He's Mr. Dependable. He's there all the time. He's last year's Cy Young Award winner.
Is he well liked?
He's well liked by everybody. Everybody likes him. No matter where he goes, everybody likes him. But this isn't really good for his game, though.
Being well liked.
Yes.
And how about Gary? What do you say about Gary?
Gary is another one. He's got a lousy team as far as fielding went behind him, and he just went out there and put out 100% every time. He constantly pushed himself. He never stopped giving up. He was all the way.
What about Little Eddie?
Little Eddie's a promising young pitcher with a terrific curveball, and he's only a rookie. I think with another year experience under his belt, he'll be okay next year.
And Joe? I know Joe's the old man of the team.
Joe is the stabilizer of the team. He keeps everybody. He keeps them all going, and you can't do it without Joe.
What do you say of Joe Aragona? I know he had a big...
Joe Aragona, he had a back operation, but I tell you, if he would put his goggles on, and he's a waterproof, and when he gets up the bat, he's got his snorkels on and mask. Nobody can
hard to hit.
It's hard to hit.
Hard to curveball that way, no doubt about it.
Definitely.
What do you think about the two guys you're playing today?
Fine bunch of balls. Those guys are really good. We feel Nick and John. We feel we could beat them. I'm not sure they feel like they could beat us, but. We're confident, but we just don't give up on them. We gotta constantly push, otherwise they'll hurt you.
I know your wife Alice is expecting a little baby. Do you feel that this will force you to ask for a raise?
Well, I tell you, we're gonna need more money with a third one on the way.
A third one? I thought this was your wife's first one.
No, we have a dog, Frisky, and a cat, Sally.
Oh, I misunderstood you.
Yes.
Okay, but will you be asking for a raise?
I'm gonna be a free agent this year. I'm gonna put myself up for sale for $10 million.
Free agent, $10 million.
Yes.
Tell me, to change the subject a little bit, Russ, can you explain these trophies?
The trophies.
Fans at the first playoff series in the NSL. I'm your commentator for today's game. We're in the top of the 8th inning with the Blazers leading 8-4. Up at bat right now is Nick Fabricio, and the first pitch is swung on and missed. Low ball. Inside and low. Count is now 1-1. This has been an exciting game. Pitching typical form, and there's a high pop-up going foul. Count is 1-2. 1-2 pitch. Low. 2-2. We have a fantastic crowd here today. Ground ball, base hit. Nick Fabricio is tearing Tulo to pieces. Here's John Ruggiero. Ball 1, 1-0. Next pitch, swung on and miss. 1-1. Walter's changeup is working today. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. A pop-up. Walter Marco Tulo makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Listen to that crowd roar. Here comes hitting Nick Fabricio. Listen to the applause. Ball 1.